They say real estate is about houses, but nobody tells you what women go through trying to sell them. This is a story about Amaka, who came to Lagos after her NYSC in search of greener pastures. She got a job in a real estate company. This was her first day. She was so excited. New job, new hope. When her boss handed her the offer letter, she smiled like someone whose prayers were finally answered. She promised herself to work really hard. She thought hard work would be enough, but what came after was really shocking. Amaka grew up in a religious home. She dressed modestly, covered up, simple. She believed professionalism would speak for her. Every day, she went out, standing in front of houses, recording videos, explaining features. 5 bedrooms, open plan, good lighting. But nobody was listening. Nobody reached out to buy. No phone calls, not even an inquiry. Sometimes it was just her and the echo of empty rooms. No clients, no calls, just hope slowly thinning out. At night, she would sit alone, tired, asking herself what she was doing wrong. But she still assured herself that tomorrow would be better. But after several months with nothing to show for it, she lost hope and was always moody at work. At the office, the contrast was loud. Her colleague came dressed like a party, short dress, heavy makeup, hair screaming luxury, while she sat there, covered, quiet, discouraged. She kept on complaining of no clients and no sales. Then her colleague said, This job no be church. Package yourself small. She didn't answer. She just wanted to sell houses, not run a fashion show. But she was right. She had to do something about it or risk losing her job. Then one day, something happened. She saw it. Her colleagues, flashy, confident, holding sold placards, standing beside buyers, deals closing effortlessly. Same customers she had pitched the house to few days ago. She stood not far away, dressed modestly, watching, invisible. This was a turning point for her. She made up her mind to compromise, just this once. She changed her wardrobe, new clothes, different look, still professional, but more visible. She thought that is all it would take to close deals. The next week, she advertised a duplex in Lekki. This time, people noticed.
Very spacious, modern setting, good for single or family, very affordable, pay and parking.
The views came. She was shocked at how fast it worked. She said to herself, so, this is what I've been missing. This is all it takes to be seen by potential clients. Then the call came. Inspection request. Finally, she got ready, prepared every necessary document, practiced all night. She wasn't going to lose the only client she had ever gotten. But when he arrived, he wasn't looking at the house. He was looking at her. Then he asked her to join him in a hotel for dinner. She declined and he drove off.
You look so beautiful. Anyway, I don't discuss anything outside my hotel room. You care to join me?
Oh no, we can talk here.
The next client came. She talked about the living room. He talked about her body. He only wants to see what is inside the clothing. Amaka was shocked and disgusted at the same time. Yet, she politely declined his advances. He left without purchasing the property. Amaka was once again disappointed. She had thought wearing fitted wears that showed her curves was all she needed to do. No one told her she would have to sleep with potential buyers to land a sale. The next meeting with a client, he was harsh and belittling. He tries to touch her at every given chance. Then he sat down. She stayed standing. He asked her to sit. She declined. He refused to have any other conversation unless she is sitting next to him. This was a tough call for Amaka, but she knows what will happen if she ever sits close to him. So she closed the meeting and walked away, leaving the man shouting behind her, saying unbearable things.
You dey form one holy now or something where you go still dash your boyfriend for free, mumu.
Amaka almost gave up until she got a call. This time it was an elderly man. What a relief, Amaka had thought. At least he's old and matured. He will be reasonable. Appointment was fixed at the old man's office, and during the bargain, the man gently walked towards the door and locked it. Amaka was terrified. She tried to leave, but the man pinned her to the wall and said, I don't want to hurt you, but I couldn't concentrate because of your beauty. Let me make you a deal. If you let me, I will buy 3 houses from you and gift you one. Amaka raised her eyes in disbelief. That sounded too good to be true. She was already imagining the outcome when she suddenly snapped back to reality, shoved the man away and ran. She left shaking, crying in her car, wondering when selling houses became this. She couldn't imagine sleeping with different men just to answer Lagos big girl. She made up her mind to report the situation. But first, she wanted to know if this is happening to just her or everyone is experiencing the same. But she couldn't find any complaint. So she prepared the next morning and went to her boss. She laid her complaint. She reported everything. The stares, the comments, the fear, and got her shock of a life. Her boss sighed. He said, "Other girls, they close deals. Use what they use." That's when she understood. It wasn't ignorance, it was a norm. To make it in the real estate industry as a young, beautiful girl, you have to give up your morals and your body. So she had to do something. Either she resigns or she joins them. So she resigned, not because she failed, but because the system did. As she leaves, she told the other girls, if your body is part of commission, walk away before it's too late. She leaves the building, steps into the sun, free, unbought, ready to start over, but with her dignity intact. Is she scared? Yes, but she knows her worth. Being beautiful is not consent, and money wey cost your dignity is too expensive. So if you see a struggling realtor, chuck small 2K in their hand, easy. Thank you for staying till the end.
Make sure to like and share for more stories.